Are you secure?
Yeah, for now. Lost your fucking mind?
There's no time to explain. We must meet.
Where are you?
An abandoned apartment block on Pine Street. Second floor. Number 303. Knock 4 times. Hurry.
I look okay to you? We're about to go live. Three, two, one.
This is Jillian Jordan of N54 News coming to you live from Japantown, where a commemorative parade in honor of Saburo Arasaka descended into chaos today. Eyewitnesses we've spoken to described a shootout on one of the celebratory floats. The float in question is said to have been transporting Hanato Arasaka. Unfortunately, I have no further details to report. Statement from the Arasaka Corporation.
Quick. I feared they had caught you.
Now are you gonna tell me what the fuck you were thinking?
I used a sedative. She tried to enable her tracker. I had no choice. I offered her some tea.
You kidnap Hanako Arasaka and offer her a cup of fucking tea?
Yes, she respectfully declined. Tell her the truth about Yorinobu. No embellishment. And state your terms clearly. Perhaps to you, she will listen. Hanako様、彼女が例の人物です。どうか話を聞いてあげてください。
Yorinobu's the murderer. He strangled your father. I saw it with my own eyes.
You must be mad to think I will listen to such nonsense.
Thing is, I'm damn determined and got nothing to lose. Got your prototype relic jammed in my head. By freak coincidence, it stopped, then helped me survive. A bullet. Now it's slowly killing me. One of your personality engrams is overriding itself onto my psyche, and if I don't find a way to stop it, well, it won't end well for me.
Hanako-sama, V is living proof of the terrible crime your brother committed. We can confirm every word she speaks if only you will help her with the relic. Hanako-sama. Did you hear that? Go and check.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Arasaka, they have found us.
Damn it!
On the ground, cunt! Don't move!
Last chance to get the fuck out of here!
Takamura! Can't leave him back there!
Forget him, guy's toast. Unless you want to wind up like him. Keep low and eyes 360, they're in the hallway. fuck you doing? You lost it? He's beyond any sort of help.
What
Don't you fucking dare float off. Not now. Come on, gotta get the fuck out of the city. Think they make these motels especially for royal fuck-ups like us? AC's busted, dirty needles under the mattress, shitters clogged. No, for real. Who fucking comes here to sleep? We're a couple miles outside Night City. Someone leaving town just keeps driving. Somebody going there sleeps in the damn city. What good's a motel in the middle of nowhere? I'll tell you.
Yep. Just two fucking losers. And I thought we were screwed when Goro kidnapped Hanako.
See? Decide to cross a corp, this is what happens. You think you just stepped in shit. Actually, you fell head first into a cesspit. Anyone knocks, blast the fucking door. No warning. Not keen on us ending up like Takamura. Hear that?
Car.
At this hour, in this place? Fuck. Just one? Finger on the trig, V. Not a word.
I have a message for V.
Don't touch that door.
Who's there?
Are you asleep? Time to wake up!
I said, who's there?
Want the whole motel to hear, or will you let me in?
All right, gonna let you in.
Finally. Ugh. That on the wall, is that blood?
Yeah. Knocked the last star off this dump. So, you were saying, got a message?
Sitting right here. It'll start soon.
What'll start?
It's a doll.
Or a proxy.
I must make one thing clear. I still think you are mad, but,
Hanako? That you?
but I can fool myself no longer. I believe you.
Damn shame you didn't believe me earlier. Goro might have still been alive, had you?
If you invoke his name, remember he did everything for this conversation to happen. That demands respect.
Fine.
Yorinobu planted a tanto in the corporation's very heart. I must act while the wound is fresh, and you will help me. You are living proof of his crime and treason. I have been at all unclear.
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear.
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear.
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear.
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear.
Will you sit silent, just so?
have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
have been at all unclear?
Will you sit silent, just so?
I have been at all unclear?
Decided already, is that it? You're in no position to set conditions.
And what if I obliged you to cooperate?
Have to send a swarm of proxies to do that. This here, talking, is because you're alone. You don't have anyone else you can turn to.
This is true. So what are your terms?
Want to know everything you know about Mikoshi?
Mikoshi? One of my father's flagship projects. A data fortress with servers situated on orbital stations all around Earth. Think of it as an archive of personality constructs, digitized psyches.
Try a prison?
A matter of perspective. In any case, that is not where you will find salvation. Not without extensive knowledge of the relic and the construct creation procedure.
Track down your runaway. Hellman was hiding under Kang Tao's wing. We chatted. Think sooner or later the engram will completely consume me. Process can't be stopped.
A surprisingly deterministic conclusion for a man of science.
At the very least, got my hands on the relic schematics. Got detailed information about its inner workings, project tech documentation.
All useful. Even more so given that Hellman is still alive. I will contact him and explain that one does not leave Arasaka by the back door.
Managed to make contact with Alt Cunningham.
The Cunningham?
The very same who invented Soul Killer, using our own modified version now.
That should be more than useful.
That's about the extent of what we got. What now?
Let us meet in person. At Embers, in the city center. It is discreet. Just remember one thing. From now on, we both must exercise extreme caution. Well, that's my job done.
Know what?
What?
Think I'd rather had a wave of Saka elites barge in here.
Right. Because at least we've dealt with Sokka henchmen before. But this, it's something new.
Glad to see you get it. We've just landed on very thin ice. Crash landed.